Hi everybody. So we finally made it to the last video discussion for this course. We're so excited. For this week's assignment regarding project management as a nurse, and whether or not we agree that every nurse is a project manager, I have to agree. I think I completely agree that every nurse is able and functions as a project manager. I think, whether it's a bedside or in leadership, any project that or any idea that you push forward, you have to go through the steps of, what a nursing professional does. So you assess, you diagnose, you plan, you implement, and you evaluate. And the same thing as a project manager. And some of the ways that I think that we do that without actually putting a label on it, in my experience, has been one is the introduction of a bridge program for the unit that I currently lead. We assess the fact that we were getting a lot of applicants that were interested in transitioning to labor and delivery and maternity, and we're kind of using med-surg as a stepstone, right? Like, a lot of people want the opportunity to, if their interest is labor and delivery and maternity, to find a way in. But we were noticing that the current staff that work on the unit were getting burnt out just from precepting. So we created this program. We that's the way we diagnosed it, and then we plan to create a program where we onboarded new grads to do a specific amount of time on our unit, to get a good med-surg foundation, and then be able to transition into their ultimate goal of labor and delivery or maternity. And we were able to implement it. We were able to get new grads hired into the position. We were actually overwhelmed with the response rate for the program. And then right now we're in the process of evaluating it, because we did hire two participants, and they're coming to the end of the first phase, which is the end of orientation for med-surg, and they're going to stay on our unit for a total of 9 months, just doing med-surg care. So we're hoping that the evaluation goes well, and that so far the bridge program is successful. So that's one way I think that we, or I myself, have participated in an idea that could be required as a project. It's project management. Another way that we incorporate project management is through identifying, for example, the lean process. The lean process works the same way. There's a map, what we call an A3. You identify the problem, you identify the root causes by identifying a month where you're figuring out the causes of why we're not meeting the specific goal. You create countermeasures, and assign people to be like the champions, and then you do the future state. So, again, until I participated in this course, I did not consider myself to be a project manager, but I do agree 100% that every nurse is a project manager. I think to really solidify the role, it's beneficial to get the credentials as discussed in the blog. And it's important that we talk about it, so that you can give other people the idea that they can put a title to the approach to whatever project they're working on. Thank you.